11 suggestions for college students on time management. These time management techniques and advice for college students will keep you organized and on track with your assignments, whether you're just out of high school or juggling 2 jobs and a family. 1. Keep track of all deadlines and due dates. Imagine that you are about to leave class and the teacher announces something. In 3 days, the homework is due, and 7 days from now, the exam. You mentally make a note to keep in mind those days as you leave class. How frequently has it happened to you, only for you to freak out because you forgot the night before your schoolwork is due? Write down everything as you hear it to avoid the late-night rush. Jotting down all of the crucial dates after reviewing the course schedules and syllabi at the beginning of the semester. You can better prepare if you are aware of what is coming. If there is a deadline or anything you need to do at work, write it down even if you believe you will remember. 2. Establish a schedule. The uncertainty of when and how you will squeeze in homework and study time on top of school and job can be reduced by establishing a schedule. Establish a routine from the start of the semester so that you can get used to it quickly, and then determine whether you still have time for other commitments. It's not always ideal. You might occasionally have to stay up late or pass up something enjoyable to remain on top of your homework, but that's just the way things are. Once you cross the finish line, it will all have been worthwhile because it won't last forever. 3. Put technology to good use. Your smartphone may seem more like a time waster than a time manager because of the vast number of apps and games it offers. But if you practice self-control, you can use your phone or other mobile device as an on-the-go calendar and scheduler. Create reminders to assist you in remembering deadlines and other significant commitments throughout the day. Using productivity and project management apps as digital to-do lists is another way that apps can be useful. Are you inclined to frequently check social media during your study sessions? Consider using one of the several apps that block social media and other sources of distraction. Don't, however, stop with your phone. You can also arrange your accounts on your computer and tablet to reduce unwanted distractions. For personal, professional, and academic use, make 3 separate users. Just the necessities you'll need to complete. Duties linked to work and school should be stored on your user accounts for work and education. The rest of your leisure and entertainment expenses should be under your personal account. You'll be able to manage your time more effectively the less distractions you let into your daily routine. 4. Dissect your work. You start by selecting the task you want to work on, setting a timer for 25 minutes, and starting to work on it without interruptions. Set a timer for 5 minutes after the alarm goes off and take a rest. You can do this process as many times as you want. 5. Improve your note-taking skills. While attending lectures, many of us take notes, but we stop there. Proposes that students approach their lecture notes more like a first draft or rough outline. Don't stress about form, neatness, or spelling in class. When you interact with those notes a second time that day, the magic happens that evening. The majority of forgetting occurs in the first 24 hours after being exposed to new information. Recopying and rearranging your notes will help you remember and comprehend new ideas. You pause while doing this to reflect on anything that wasn't clear during the initial lecture. To clear up the ambiguity, look it up in the textbook or conduct a fast Google search. Check your spelling again if necessary. This method is comparable to turning straw into gold. The notes are perfect when it comes time to review for the test. Less time is needed for studying. 6. Consider potential distractions and minimize them. Being truthful about your habits and preferences will help you reduce distractions while also assisting you in creating a schedule that works for you. There's no point in attempting to finish all of your work in the morning if you typically work best at night. Gaining a firm understanding of the things you prefer to engage in when you don't feel like working, whether they involve organizing your study environment, checking social media, or making plans with a visitor. You can take precautions like moving your study area, putting your phone in another room, or just locking the door to prevent wasting time. 7. Seek assistance. Asking for assistance is one time management tip that is frequently ignored. If there is anything you don't understand, ask a lecturer right away. Some people find it unpleasant or embarrassing to ask questions, yet it will be beneficial in the long run. You could lose significant time attempting to figure anything out on your own if you're having trouble understanding a concept or lesson and don't ask for help. Check to see if the program you're in provides competency-based education classes, which might give you more freedom over how you spend your time in a course, if you feel like your coursework is covering material you already know. However, time management is useless if you're exhausted mentally, emotionally, and physically. In the long term, you'll benefit more from realizing when you're overwhelmed and seeking assistance. Dropping an activity or lowering your credit load may be necessary here. Check out any of the available resources, since many schools also provide tutoring and other forms of student help. 8. Maintain your health. Even though it may not seem evident, maintaining good health can be quite important for effectively managing your time while in college. Regular exercise will help you stay energized, which will keep your mind focused on your homework. Many claim that obtaining enough sleep at night can help college students save time by preventing the need for afternoon naps, and by improving alertness and lowering stress levels. 9. Remain arranged. If you're taking multiple classes at once, keeping your assignments organized can help you save a ton of time during the week. You'll locate that sheet of notes for the test next week or the journal article you intended to use as a source for your lengthy research paper fast. If you keep different binders, notebooks, and folders for each class, it's not just crucial to keep your notes and handouts organized. Make sure to maintain your computer desktop set up so that you can always find the files you'll need for a certain lesson. 10. Use checklists to your advantage. It can be useful to print or write out checklists for each class or day of the week to help you remember all you need to do. To help you better picture what has to be done, try color coordinating chores according to significance or subject such as school or work. Make a list of all the daily or weekly important homework assignments. Prioritize them so that the less important ones won't get left undone if you run out of time. 11. Find a middle ground. Stress in life affects everyone. Being a student is no different. Work becomes stressful, family responsibilities grow, and social activities get out of control. It's wise to take a step back and exhale deeply in situations like those. Ask your family and friends for their support while you balance employment and education. But also give them the go-ahead to confront you if they think you're occasionally driving yourself and them crazy. Effective time management also involves giving yourself space to rest and recover. It's a common error to neglect to schedule time for yourself. That while this period of time doesn't have to be long, just 15 or 30 minutes a day, it should include activities you enjoy, such as working out, watching an episode of your favorite TV show, listening to music, or going on a stroll. Your enjoyment of these activities will serve as excellent motivation. You'll notice that you're a lot more productive and have superior time management.